Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Today we are bringing you Keeping It Kraemer on the road.
Road trip.
On the road again.
Just can't wait to get on the road again. Hello.
Making...
Nope, that's not the right words.
Okay. You're cutting me off, huh?
You did this in a KraemerLife video.
Yes, I did.
Where you were singing it, and I'm like, no, those are not the words. I don't know. I have no idea if we're getting you for sure.
Yeah.
I'll just lean in. I'm not sure.
It's probably getting you.
Okay.
It's a fish-eyed lens.
So we are headed to
Lowe's.
Get some lumber so that Nate and Jim can continue on their project.
Yes. So we are going to a different Lowe's than we typically go to because I need 55. I'm keeping my eyes on the road, so
No,
if I don't look at you, please don't be upset with me. So anyway, we need 55 2x8 by 12, and we're going to be using that to put up on the roof as additional roof rafters, so we can have it thick enough so we can get a full R30 insulation up on the roof.
Yes.
And the Lowe's that we typically go to only had 28 in stock, so we are going all the way out to Jonesboro, Tennessee. And I say that because I said directions to Lowe's in Jonesboro, and it said it's an 8-hour trip.
Drive, and we're like, you gotta say Tennessee, babe.
It's like, no, I don't have to say Tennessee. Google knows where I am. Like, it knows that I'm in Tennessee. Anyway, so we're going out to Jonesboro, Tennessee to the Lowe's to get 55 2x8 by 12s. We only need 36 for the house. Getting extra because
their lumber's awful.
Because we're not going to be picking it out. I did a pre-order, and they're just going to load it in the back of the truck.
I'm so excited to hear that.
Yeah.
Because yesterday...
Oh, you thought we were going to go pick them out?
Well, I thought we would have to load them. Because yesterday we loaded 42, 43 boards. We loaded 43 2x4 by 12s and 6 2x4 by 16s. 37 of the first one. Oh, 37, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was right, because we needed 35. And we had 2 extra.
Yep. And we went through an entire pallet to find those. We wanted 40, but we could only find 37 that were not either just cracked or so warped that, you can't use those on a wall, or and that's what they were for, because you guys were going to build the wall today.
Yeah, we were.
Was the original plan.
Yep, and then we changed plans.
Yep.
Just a little bit. So.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge and smidge. We started early today. We started at 7 in the morning instead of 9. Typically, I have Jim come out after chores at 9, but it's going to be. It was so hot today, and we were going to be up in the roof area. Up. Yeah.
In the ceiling. In
the ceiling area, not the roof, but the ceiling area where it's really hot. So I was like, let's just start early and call it an early day. Well, we ended up working until 3 o'clock anyway.
Yeah, which is good because you guys got a lot done.
It was getting warm in there. Yeah, so he'll be back again tomorrow at 7, and then we're going to start putting up the roof rafters. We'll have those done by Wednesday, and then we'll put up the load-bearing wall for the bedroom on Thursday. Maybe also some on Friday, and then we put the beam in on Saturday. Awesome.
Yeah, and a lot of y'all had questions about the bedroom and making sure the sizing and everything. And it's going to be a 14-foot by 9-foot bedroom, a little over 14 feet and a little over 9 feet, but that's, approximate dimensions. And Nate and I measured it out yesterday to make sure the king-size bed would fit with enough room on either to get completely around it, so you had enough space. And then we also talked about making sure where we want the door, where we want the closet, because like I said, originally we had thought that they were going to build the load-bearing wall first, but it makes more sense to start where they did today.
Yeah, because we want the rafters, the additional rafters in place so that way we can have the load-bearing wall hit those new rafters instead of having to notch out the rafters with the load-bearing wall in place already.
Yeah, it doesn't, it makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
So that's kind of today. I started back to work today. Ugh, wish I would have had more time off, but it's a hot week this week, so kind of glad, I guess, that I'll at least be in AC. So a lot of things happened while I was off, and a lot of things that I normally deal with came up. So I got a lot of surprise meetings on my calendar that I was like reaching out to folks. Why am I on this? What does this mean? It was just a very interesting, and a lot of extra phone calls. Normally it's pretty quiet, but it was a busy Monday. So I didn't get done working until almost 5 o'clock. So we got a late start getting out here. So we're just driving out to pick up the lumber, and then we'll head back home.
Yeah, so we had a pretty good weekend. It was pretty chill. See, we didn't film Friday, so you guys didn't get an update from us Saturday.
Yeah.
It was pretty chill. Let's see, did I work Friday with Jim? Probably. No, we didn't. No, we didn't work Friday.
You did edit. You edited the Kraemer Life video.
Kraemer Life, yeah, time-lapse video. And then Saturday, we also just kind of took it easy.
Yeah, it's been really toasty.
I mean, you did some chicken moves.
Yeah, I moved the third coop. I got that one completely moved and grabbed all the chickens and moved them. So now everything up by the pond is completely on grass, new netting, new everything, which is great. And so now all I have left is to move the final, just remove the final netting and move that fourth tractor and decide who I want to put in there. And I think I'm going to put all the roosters in there. I've got 2 different groups of roosters, and I think I'm just going to throw them all in together, and it'll be much easier to catch them that way. And also then that would give us a whole nother net that we can use, because I want to expand and make some of the runs a little bit bigger so they have more area to explore.
We can use that extra net to start moving Gen Pop over.
Exactly.
Because they've burned out all the grass.
That, and the fact that it's been so hot, our grass is dying. Like, it's just crispy to walk on right now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Not used to that. It's just crunchy.
Yeah.
Crunchy grass.
Crunchy grass.
Yeah.
So Sunday was another abnormal day for us in that we got off the homestead.
Yeah.
We actually went and had dinner with Jim and Kathy at Two Turtles Homestead. And so hung out. We were actually there for
4 hours.
Yeah, about 4 hours. Really, like, first of all, dinner was amazing.
Yes.
It was, Jim cooked some ribeyes for us. Ooh, they were good.
They were very good.
Ooh, they were good.
They were huge.
Yeah, very, very large. Very, very tasty, though. And I had a sweet potato, and you had a potato. And salad, and so that was awesome. And then we hung out and just chatted for a while. We got to see all of the stuff that they've been doing on their homestead over the last 3 years. Like, he's built a house, he's built an outdoor kitchen, a smoke shed, a garage. He cut down hundreds of cedar trees and made a really cool
build a fence.
Fence with it. Those where you stack the cedar logs on top of each other, kind of in a zigzag pattern. Like, dude,
slow down. You're called Two Turtles.
Yeah, the turtle ain't about being slow, that's for sure. And then, so I was super impressed with all that. The house that he built is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's just such a cool house. I was thinking, it's too bad that we need to have a load-bearing wall hold up the roof line, because it'd be really neat to have that whole area just opened up and then redesign how the kitchen's laid out. Because it wouldn't have to go
in the L.
Yeah, it wouldn't have to be an L shape. It could be, but we unfortunately need to put that load-bearing wall up.
Well, we don't have to put a wall. We could put beams instead,
we'd have to,
or supports.
Well, we could. We have to get an engineered beam in there. Now's the time to start thinking about that if we want to think about it.
You have been adamant that you want that third bedroom.
A third bedroom would be nice.
I know.
That big open area is pretty cool, though.
I was like, I don't know why we need a third bedroom. There's just the 2 of us.
I know, but like guests.
we're not gonna have that many people over at a time.
Resale value? I don't know. What? Seriously?
I don't know. Yeah, that's been the big thing. It's just been mostly resale value.
Yeah, or, you know, when we ever build a new house somewhere else on the property, renting that one out and renting a 3-bedroom versus a 2-bedroom. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we can talk about that offline. But, so, I don't know, I lost my train of thought.
You just liked his amazing house and all the stuff he had done in 3 years.
Yeah, and then they have a really big, great room. And that was just, it's a lot like what we now have after today's work that Jim and I did. We got a lot of all of the vaulted ceiling opened up, so there's no more roof or floor or roof
rafters.
There's roof rafters. No, there's no more ceiling joists
dropped
in place.
Ceiling.
Yeah, and so it's all rafted up now or cabled up, and looks so nice.
Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed.
Right
I'm like, oh, this is what I've been wanting, that vaulted ceiling. We were always planning on doing it, and I think that was another question that quite a few viewers had was, are we going to leave a vaulted ceiling? Absolutely. We weren't going to drop it back down. That was part of when we got into there and why we ripped up a lot of what we did was, even though the character of that dropped beams and stuff was pretty, it just it made the room feel even smaller, because it's not a big room. I mean, the entire house is only 1,000 square feet.
Yeah, that room is only 500 square feet.
That entire
520 square feet.
Yeah, that whole kitchen, living room, dining room, bedroom. So it's, just to put it in perspective, so it's not a big space. So having that vaulted ceiling just opens it up so much, and then closing some of the doors and stuff, because we've already officially taken out 2 full doors. One we took out a couple years ago when we first started, the one in the kitchen. And then we just took out the one in the living room, one of the ones in the living room. So I think that'll also help make it feel bigger, because you'll be able to put more, you know, better suited furniture in there. Mm-hmm. I guess is the way to say it. And you can have a better layout. I really wish I wish we would have seen it, because they emptied it out before, when the previous owner, after he passed away, his family came and emptied it out. I would have loved to have seen how he had it set up, because they told us he had a huge circular bar right in the entrance, like right when you walked in, like a moon shape, like a half moon, and like some other things, and a lot of furniture and a lot of stuff in there. So it would have been just really interesting to see, because he's the one who designed all of those doors and all of that stuff. So it would have been really interesting to see, like, why and how he...
Yeah, how?
How, because...
wasn't much space in there.
There was not a lot of space.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho. So now you kind of got me thinking about that whole just keeping it a big room thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that offline.
Yeah.
But
we'd need to make the decision like today or tomorrow.
Tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we would have to really, really think about it, and then also it would probably mean a little bit of redesign in the bathroom. Because flipping, so the master would become the biggest room, the biggest bedroom.
Right. Oh, yeah. So we have.
So
like we talked about last episode, where we actually have an entrance into that bathroom through the back room.
Yeah, instead of, and then we could make the door an appropriate size, because that's the other thing is there's 2 interior places in the house where the doorways are only like 30 inches, and one's going into the hallway, and one is, I think, that bedroom. Everything else is much larger. All the ones, that we made them closer to like the 36 inches, just planning to have it, very accessible for guests or for us or whatever we needed down the road, and to make it easier for furniture and whatnot to get in, desks and things like that. So that would be the ability to make that a better size, I think. It would just be kind of weird walking in the door and then your bathroom's just literally right as soon as you walk in the door, but not that big of a deal.
Yeah, that's true.
But, I mean, that's totally fine. And then we'd have more options of where we could put the bed, and it would be far away from the living room as well. So I think that that's what they're going to vote for.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. We'll talk about it offline.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so that's kind of it. We're almost at our destination, so
Yep.
are we?
We didn't do a ton this weekend, so I don't have any major updates or anything
Kind of
to go over.
Kind of just a chill, some much needed rest and relaxation, even though it took me 12 hours to edit that video.
Not to edit it, just to get it all downloaded.
12 hours in total.
Yeah.
I was having problems with disk space for all of the footage.
Yeah.
But so okay. Well then, I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
And we'll let you know what we've decided to do.
Yep.
How exciting! Ooh, stick around for some excitement of more changes on the design of the house.
Cool. All
right, bye guys.
Take care. Bye. How you doing back there, pretty girl? In your pet hotel? Are you ready to go to Lowe's?
She likes Lowe's.
She does like Lowe's.